What are your thoughts on the University of Austin? I think the people involved with the whole thing exaggerate the issues they talk about. Even if the issues were as bad as they say, I don't think that making your own university is a solution to it, because at best they will end up educating a couple of thousand students, and there'll be far more students being indoctrinated in other universities. So I think what universities, I think a better solution would be to make an online learning platform like Coursera, so then they could reach a much larger audience. Yeah, this is, I think he's talking about Barry Weiss's new initiative. And she's starting a new university, the University of Austin in Austin, Texas, because they're tired of the way that the universities are kind of all the safe spaces and the wokeness that's happening in universities. So they want a pursuit of the truth, and they want to be able to teach everything openly. So this is I don't think it's everybody can start a university if they want to start a university. I think they totally should. I'm happy about it. Steven Pinker is saying here in a tweet, by mutual and amicable agreement, I'm stepping off the board of advisors of U of Austin, wishing them well. I'm concentrating on Rationality, the book, and Think with Pinker, the BBC radio and podcast series, and won't be speaking on this further. So he's actually gotten off of it, Steven Pinker. He was on the board of advisors. But I mean, despite that, I really don't. I mean, whoever wants to get involved when they can, they don't have to. But I don't think it's like, what's wrong with having a university? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to teach critical race theory as open as they are. I doubt they'll have that.
Okay, I'm actually kind of worried about this whole, like, people have been using this. I'm an advocate of free speech, but now every time somebody says, like, we need to create a free speech platform or university, and I'm always like, is this a far right place? I don't like. Is it?
Yeah, it's happens, yeah.
Like I'm just like, are we creating, like, is this going to be a safe space for far right people that get offended when people criticize them? Is it because I feel like sometimes now people are using, advocating for free speech has become a dog whistle recently for, like, we just want to have our far right views, and we don't like to be criticized.
Yeah, like Richard Spencer. I mean, his rallies were all free speech rallies too, right? Look, but still, Armin, like, I think that if you're starting a university, you're doing it legitimately. You don't like the way things are being taught, and you're starting your own thing. That's fine. If it takes off, it takes off. It doesn't take off, it doesn't take off. I mean, that's I don't see the big, like, this whole idea that it should. Yeah.
No, Ali, when people are not saying that you shouldn't start universities. Obviously, you can if you want. People are saying if it's a good idea.
Yeah, he's saying,
like, if I ask you, like, should I open a bakery? I'm not asking you if I have the right to open a bakery, or, like, you could be like, well, you can open a bakery if you want. If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, if it succeeds. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, do you think it's a good idea? You can, you know what I mean? You can be like, well, in this climate right now, there's a lockdowns. Maybe not. This is not the best time to open a bakery. If you say it's not a good time to open a bakery, you're not telling me that I don't have a right to open a bakery. The question is if this is a good idea. And my opinion is that universities should go the way of the dodo. Okay, universities are obsolete unless they're technical. But I think, like, government funding is keeping universities alive. I think the cost of education is abnormal, way higher than it should be, given that the extremely smaller cost to education. If all of this was online, if all we had the courses online, if we could get degrees online, I think other than, like, medicine or engineering or some other technical stuff, I think you could just have community college for mostly hands-on technical stuff, and then for some other academic technical stuff, you could have universities like medicine or engineering.
No, I understand.
For everything else, Ali, this is important. This is a segue for me to an important thing. For everything else, I think you could get the skills like programming, philosophy, history, literature. The universities need to be shut down. You could do this a lot more efficiently with courses online. And that's a perfect plug for Wondrium. Okay, guys, go check out the link to Wondrium. I take courses on Wondrium right now. I'm taking a course called The Middle East in the 20th Century. They just came out with a recent course, The Triumph of Christianity. Bart Ehrman teaches this. Okay, so there's a lot of courses on, oh, look, you can learn how to play the ukulele. But look at this course on the triumph of Christianity. If you click on it, you can see like these are university professors in a classroom setting, actually more beautiful than a classroom setting, teaching you the courses, and it actually comes with its own course notes. Look at this. It comes with a beautiful guidebook that you could, like, if you want, you don't even have to take notes. Like, this is better than the books. Like, there's so many courses on history, philosophy, religion, so many, any topic that you could think of. Wondrium has a course for you, and there's an affiliate link for this in the description. So check out the description for the affiliate link. Atheist Republic makes a cut if you go, and you could try it for 2 weeks for free. You could take a course that you like, and if you don't like it, oh, there's a lot of courses on science, quantum physics, evolution, anything you want. Okay,
No,
forget university.
Yeah, that's great. But I'm saying, like, I guess the question is, it's sort of like saying, well, there are all of these religious schools or religious like churches and mosques. They don't have to pay taxes. So should the same thing apply to Scientology institutes? And the answer is yes, they shouldn't have to pay taxes either if the rest of them aren't. But overall, yes, everybody should be paying taxes. That shouldn't be a thing. So I think this is the thing. We do have a lot of universities around, and I agree with you. I mean, you can get amazing, like, entire MIT courses from just YouTube, even, much less Wondrium.
This is better than YouTube. This is university. YouTube, you get like streamers. Yeah, on YouTube you get like streamers giving you the opinions. This is university. This is like scholars and university.
Yeah, the videos are beautiful, and I get that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
guys, if you're checking Wondrium, make sure you use the affiliate link. We make a cut, and it doesn't cost you anything, and we make a cut if you use the affiliate link. It gives you a 2-week free trial.
You got that. I'm just saying that I just don't think. I think that even if it's a right-wing university, even like whatever it is, I mean, the new university you're started, like, is it? Of course, they have the legal right to do it. That's not the point. But should they do it? Yes, absolutely, they should. Everybody else opens universities for all kinds of things. So
I think they should. If you want to open a university, they should do an online one, like Wondrium.
That's not the question, Armin. The question is
no. My answer is no. They shouldn't. No, my answer is no.
He's not saying our university is a good idea overall. He's saying is a University of Austin, that specific thing, because of the reasons that they're citing that they don't have freedom. Is that a good idea to do? And I think it is a good idea.
My answer is no, it's not a good idea. My answer is like, no, like, you have to work on less costly ways of educating people so that it becomes more accessible to more people. Universities should go extinct unless specific other than for specific cases. This is the best way to bring more. Yeah,
100%. And I also think that that's also a good idea, but those two different questions.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.